Hello and welcome back, and thank you for listening to the new Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Mark Ramone here this week with Violet Hausthor, and you just heard Sleep Destroyer with Solo Sin, and we started off with Spectre Folk Infinity Angles. Let's go to Sleep Destroyer out of Northampton, Massachusetts.
And this track, Solo Sin, it's a really cool track and really cool sound. It's off the new EP, Under the Lightened Ceiling, which came out just a couple weeks ago. They really created this sort of amazing ambient shoegaze punk sound. Like it's taking the energy and the lyrics from like a good punk song, but slowing it down, spreading it out a little further than even something like grunge went. This is ambient punk.
A song about indulging in our vices until we are either consumed by insecurity or intense loneliness, or both.
Yeah, no, it hits. They sort of describe Sleep Destroyer as a never-ending project that aims to dismantle our reliance on hustle culture and toxic routine. You too can participate in your own ways. Go to bed late, call out of work to make music, and never stop writing poetry, especially when you're on the clock in the bathroom crying when you should be making copies or something. And that just really explains their ethos really so clearly about what Sleep Destroyer, like as a project, is going for. And it's very evocative and very real. Like we've all been there. We all understand the struggles of making music in a society that does not want people to make music very much. As much as it loves it, it really doesn't want people to make it.
I want people to make music.
I do too. Terrific, terrific new track.
In Sleep Destroyer, they contributed a song to a compilation a while back, No Peace in the Valley, to
Mm.
help raise money for the Middle East Children's Alliance.
Really cool stuff, honestly. They just seem like really cool person making really cool music. But let's move on to Spectre Folk out of Pelham, Massachusetts, with Infinity Angles. And Spectre Folk is one of the projects of Peter Nolan from Magic Markers, which I know,
Mm,
Mark, you're a big fan of.
big fan, yes.
Yeah, it's amazing stuff. And Peter Nolan tends to create this incredibly neat experimental music. And he wrote and recorded nearly everything on this new record, this upcoming album, Quabbin Winter, comes out January 3rd.
I love the ethereal, grungy sound of the guitar. It's so
Yeah,
good.
so intricate with its sound design, but still so smooth. Very experimental and really cool. The song in particular does also have that really cool guitar solo from Mike Donovan. So really, really cool stuff. Look forward to Quabbin Winter. It's going to be an interesting album.
Mm.
Let's round off the show by kicking it up a notch and going for stuff that's a little harder rock in metal or punk with bands like One Time Weekend and Always Manic. Let's start things off with One Time Weekend. Here's the Queen's finale.